Okay, we're here with the victorious Leslie Smith, and what a fight! I mean, obviously you were like, come at me, sis, pretty much all the way straight through the fight.
Well, yeah, I got sucked into her game plan in the first round. First round, it was what she wanted. We were up close, we were tight against the fence, and I think we even started the very beginning of the second round off like that. Before I was like, dude, wait a minute, that is not my fight. That's not what I want. Come to me in the middle of the ring, and that was a turning point in the fight.
Yeah, I know, and I noticed in the like last round, I think all of us did. That she was just slowing down, and you were just raining and raining punches on her, and I think that kind of got the fans going pretty much. They were like, yeah, we wanted to see some action tonight, and you definitely delivered.
Thank you. And it's a good thing that I switched it up, because otherwise, I mean, with her up against the fence, and when I was going into her game plan, she was just able to stay there and then like hit me when she timed it, and so it was important to get back into the middle so it could be like, look, one's an aggressor, one's not. And I'm glad that it showed.
Yeah, you had a hell of a couple fights, the past couple fights at Invicta. I mean, your duo of fights with Caitlin Young and all that as well. What do you look forward to? Any certain person that you're looking forward to fighting coming up?
Gosh, anybody that I get in front of. I was actually supposed to fight Sarah Kaufman before it ended up being Raquel Pennington for my opponent, and so, man, if the stars aligned and that happened, that would be so cool. But anybody who comes in front of me, I'm excited to fight him.
Well, they just announced at Invicta that Sarah's going to be there in the April card. They're going to have her face somebody, but they haven't announced who yet. So, I'm pretty sure you're going to be 100% by then, so maybe you get to face Sarah.
That would be really cool. I mean, and it's not a disrespectful calling out at all. I think that she's an awesome fighter, and I would just love to be in the ring with her.
Yeah, I mean, you're really climbing up those bantamweight ranks. I mean, obviously a really great, impressive win tonight and all that as well. And we're still wondering when the Invicta Championship could be decided sometime this year. And and you're making a very impressive name for yourself in such a short time in the sport.
Thank you. That's the goal. I really appreciate Invicta for putting on the whole fights, and I really appreciate everybody in Kansas City for being so enthusiastic. I think that we really fight better because the fans here are so enthusiastic.
Yeah, and not to mention, while watching worldwide, too, you get to everybody from like Australia and Scotland and everywhere that were watching tonight. And although there were some technical difficulties, and Rick told us that they will be posting the fights at some point this week. You get to see this gal kick some ass if you missed out on it. So definitely check that out as well. And anything else you want to add? Anybody you want to thank, actually?
Oh, dude, I just want to say how awesome it is. The Gracie fighters went 3-0 tonight. Super cool. I want to thank my team, everybody on my team. I want to thank all my coaches. Definitely want to thank Mario Lesperance for the boxing and Mark Wine for the strength and conditioning and the sponsors. What's up with the Hella High Oakland? LBR, of course.
Okay, yeah, one last question, because somebody brought this up on Twitter. The pants. You always wear pants in your fights. Any certain reason why you do that?
Okay, fine. I'll tell you. But only because it's you.
Okay.
And everybody else is watching.
Yeah.
But the first fight with Caitlin, she bruised my leg pretty good. And the fans, people in the crowd were able to say, hey, dude, we could see that your leg was messed up. So, Caitlin was going for it. So I just don't want anybody ever to be able to see if they've hurt me or not. And I think they look really good, too.
Yeah. People were actually asking if there was actually legal, and I guess it is. And obviously you did it tonight.
I forget which fighter it is, but there's a Japanese fighter who's super good. And he wears tights all the time, so he was kind of my inspiration for it.
Well, there you go. So it is legal, guys. And that's the reason why, and it's a very, very, very smart thing. And, everybody has their own little style, and, of course, she has her style, too. Thanks a lot, Leslie.
Thank you.